Alright, so our double dipped chicken tenders are now ready to go in the fryer. If you come in close, you can see all of this, the crevices and everything that's on there. This is what's going to make your chicken breast stand out better than almost anyone else's. Now when you're frying, once it comes up and rises, that means it's done. We want to make sure that our oil is no more than 350, and then we cook this off for 8 to 10 minutes. Once it starts floating, we put it in the oven just to make sure that it's all the way cooked through. Now we're going to go in with our chicken tenders one at a time. We don't want to overcrowd them. Going in with another one. You see I'm holding it for a second. It helps with the fold. It helps with the fluff. It helps with the rise. We're going to let them do its job. During the cooking process, I am going to go in and stir a little bit so they won't stick, so they all could be nice and separated. These just came out. If you come in a little closer, you can definitely hear this. That's crispiness. Just a little pebblet. That's crispiness. Alright, so these are ready to go in the oven just for a few moments, just to make sure they're cooked all the way through, while we make our dredge dipping hot sauce. Now we're going to make some buttermilk. To me, it makes more sense to make it at home yourself, opposed to going out buying expensive buttermilk. What we do is we use either lemon juice or vinegar to make the buttermilk do its thing. So you want 1 tablespoon per cup. I have 4 cups of milk, so I want 4 tablespoons of lemon juice. It takes effect right away, so in the next 2 or 3 minutes, this will be ready to go. Alright, come back with me. Alright, so we have 2 types of potatoes that we're going to do wedges with. We have a Yukon, which is very creamy, white potato. Don't really need too much of anything, just a little salt, some ketchup. And then we have the classic russet. This thing is so universal. You could do almost any potato presentation or preparation with this, and every time it's going to come out great. So let's dive in and take a look what I'm doing. Alright, so in the bowl we have our potato wedges. We have a little salt, a little pepper. What I like to do, add a little flour. I just like the consistency of what the flour does for me. So if you can see exactly what I was referring to when I said it's going to have a crispiness to it. It's going to have like something different. You see that? That's from all the flour that's on there. So we're going to put these on a sheet tray, drain the oil off of them, and put them in the oven and let them bake for at least 10 minutes. Everything from the sharp lines to the edges of the russet has been nice and coated and crisped up. So these are going to be some really great potato wedges. So now we're going into a small pot with all of our seasonings and herbs. Alright, we have 1 teaspoon of dried mustard powder, 1 teaspoon of regular paprika, 1 teaspoon of thyme, a teaspoon of smoked paprika. We have a teaspoon of oregano. We have another teaspoon of mixed chili powder. What I mean by mixed chili powder, it has ancho chili, it has regular smoked chili, it has chipotle chili, and it has a traditional chili mix to it. Then we have our garlic powder, which is a teaspoon of that. We have our onion powder, which is a teaspoon of that. We have 4 heaping tablespoons of cayenne pepper. And then last but not least, to add some sugar element, a sweetness to cut the heat, we add 3 big tablespoons of dark brown sugar. Mix all those flavors together. Now at this point, you can do 2 things. First, you want to taste it. That's hot. Then you want to add some salt to it. Salt just brings everything together. That's hot. Oh. Shots up. Now we still have our potatoes going, but I desperately need a cup of this hot oil. So instead of 1 cup, I'm going to use pretty much 2 cups of hot oil. Now I'm going to take it and I'm going to mix all these spices and dried herbs in it, because I want to activate the flavor of everything. Look at that. You'll see all the flavors in there. It's just like going to Howlin' Ray's or Dave's Famous Chicken. You get all the flavors, all the heat, you get all the layers, all the elements to make this the best deep fried chicken tenders that you will ever taste in your life. And now we're going to get ready for our string beans. Different presentation, same preparation. So our potatoes are out and they came out perfect. What I'm doing right now is I'm just adding all my flavors to them. So I did hit it with salt and pepper. I did hit it with some onion powder, some garlic powder. This is some oregano, and then we're also going to finish off with some smoked pappies. Bam. There you go. We're going to place these in the oven and pull them out once we are ready to plate up. Have our chicken in there, and we have our wedges. So now what we're going to do is, I made a new buttermilk mixture. I wanted this one to be a little more congealed than the last one, because I want to make sure that the green beans actually stick to it. Got my green beans in there. You put them off in the wedge ridge, back into the dry, back into the wet. And 1 meal. So look at that, it's getting nice and coated. Now we want to just make sure that we get this coat to stay on even more. We're going to put them in here. And then we're just going to go this way like this. And as you see, these string beans are extremely coated. I don't know if you've ever been to a Chinese restaurant and had the black bean string beans with the black bean paste. This is similar to that form of technique. Let's get the ferment. Alright, this is literally going to go in for probably about a few minutes. So whatever you do, I beg of you, do not run away from it. Alright, so I want you to come in, zoom into this. And I want you to get all this goodness. Look at that. Look how those look. They're not overcooked at all. They're nicely coated. We're going to add a little more flavor to them. And these are ready to serve up. Some salt. A little bit of pepper. And I am going to add a little coriander. Just a little bit of coriander. And that's it. We're going to plate this all up. This meal today is going to the UPS store. Right on Figueroa and 23rd Street. Guys at the UPS store, always good to me. I always make sure I got my packages. So I want to make sure they got something to eat. And it's a good way to give back. Alright, so now we're going to plate everything. We've already started. Our presentation is starting to look great. We have our string beans, we have our potato wedges, we have some ranch. Then we have some really nice thick white bread, artisanal bread. Now let me show you how we put this all together. So, remember when I first told you, if your oil is too high, this is what your chicken is going to look like, over. But if it's the right temperature, your chicken is going to look right, sound right, and most of all, taste right. Okay. So I like to just stagger them across, a little stagger step method. So I have some nice bread and butter pickles right here that I want to finish off with. A lot of people like to put the pickles on the side. I like the pickles on the meal itself. And there you have it. This right here is what I call our hot chicken our world's most crispiest hot chicken tenders with potato wedges, fried green beans, and some ranch dressing. Let's give it a taste. That's crispy. Thank you for tuning in. Check me out next time. And please make this at home. This is one of the most easiest meals you can make. This is one of the most quickest meals you can make. This is one of the most delicious meals you can make. It's summertime. It's party time. It's quick food. It's fast food. Made right, made healthy, made at home. Thank you. Tune in to Rashid the Chef on your next episode. Peace. Alright, so now we're going to drop these wheels off to the guys at UPS store. Check me out. I brought y'all something.
Thank you.
Check it out, Drisky.
Okay. Let's see what Chef got on the goddamn. Let's see what Chef does today, man. Ooh. That was like that California hot, you know what I'm saying? That look a little better with it. This was John the Warriors cashed out. This is probably like that California without all the Cajun stuff.
Oh shit.
You know, hopefully.
Damn, and he did
What
the
is that
fried
right
That's
asparagus.
green beans.
That's green beans? That looks like asparagus.
Green beans.
That's what I thought too. I'm like, this nigga got cornbread on the asparagus. Okay.
Try it. It's for you.
Watch me. With the. You know, I gotta stay clean.
These people always take care of me, so just might as well come down and take care of them.
Facts. What sauce? That's ketchup?
Yeah, that's ketchup, and that's some ranch right over there.
Okay.
That's that California Nashville hot chicken.
Shit. Ain't another piece of bread, y'all. Let's see what Chef hitting for.
And this is for what?
That one is
That's your fire, bro. That's that honey spicy. This tastes like honey in the chicken somewhere.
Man. No honey though.
Okay.
Got some sugar in it.
Okay.
Brown sugar.
It tastes sweet. Okay, that's what it is. That's
Yeah.
Okay.
Try your green beans, bro.
Let me see what they hit me for. That's a green bean right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever you say. I'm gonna say this a green bean.
All right, y'all. Look, thank you for tuning in to the first episode. Be back with y'all again tomorrow.
Wind at my face, hand at my heels. At the end, I'm winning this race. Only thing can I chill with children. Don't ever